Today I'll show you a creative way to play the English with c4, e5, knight c3, knight f6, knights in the center, and this creative move of d4, establishing a bit of a space advantage in the center. Dear chess friends, I'm Grandmaster Max Illingworth. I am a chess grandmaster, certified high performance coach, FIDE trainer, and my mission is to help chess improvers like you to play better chess. Now, in this position, how would you defend against the threat against the knight on c3? Keep in mind it is attacked twice and currently defended only once. Hopefully you realize that moves like bishop d2 and queen c2 would leave the knight on d4 undefended, which is why in this game between Bui Vinh against Nguyen Minh Huy, the game saw queen to d3, make sure everything stays protected. And yeah, after takes, the pawns get doubled, but white gets quite nice play down the long diagonal, the Catalan bishop. Knight e5, a bit of a greedy move, but it turns out that black actually can't take the pawn, because then we go knight f5, and we hit him here, and we hit him here at once. So black plays knight e5 instead, and then plays move d6. White plays f4 to kick the knight away, which is a bit of a creative move, with knight to c4, saying we have this little bit of a trick with knight c6 here. Not just discovering the attack on the knight, but also setting up a fork against the king and the rook in the corner with the play down long diagonal. That can be a common blind spot for players under 10 years of age. In the game, black decides just to retreat knight to safety, and I think that this position is probably just fine for black, in all fairness. Like, there's not the opening where you really get an advantage out of the opening, but you're just trying to get them in unfamiliar territory. I'm probably not such a big fan of bishop a3, actually. I probably would prefer maybe to go a4, maybe move the queen out of the way of an attack. Bishop a3, yeah, no, that bishop is kind of stuck here after queen d3. C5 is a bit double-edged, like you block in the bishop, but you also weaken d6. Something like queen rook e8 probably makes a bit more to the point. If you're enjoying this video so far, do make sure to leave a like and also to subscribe. If you're already a subscriber, make sure you tap that notification bell, set notifications to all, and that is going to ensure that you get all of my trainings. So knight c2, we're trying to go to the outpost, bishop e6, knight to e3, and then after queen to c7, so at this point, black's trying to make a few little mistakes, and with the move rook b1, yeah, actually sets up a very nice little trick where, yeah, objectively it's probably not the best move. It's probably better just to play like bishop to c1 and like try to sort of get the pieces kind of coordinating again. But rook b1 does set a little bit of a trap, which black probably should meet with something like rook a to e8. Because the problem after the move rook a d8 is it allows a very beautiful combination, which is kind of the reason why I picked out this game for you guys in the first place. Well, I got it from a very nice Lichess study, in fact. But after f5, bishop c8, this might look a bit anti-positional, but the point is that the move f6 is now very strong. And wherever they take with a pawn on the bishop, it's going to be a similar outcome that after rook f6, that the pawns are now doubled around the black king. We would love to play knight d5, but at the moment the black knight is covering it. So white deals with this with the move rook b6, sacrificing a second exchange. If you've already seen my earlier video rather, on exchange sacrifice by Petrosian, well, this is kind of a continuation of that. But yeah, knight d5, forking the queen and the pawn, and again we have, Rocky and Adrian are working together to fill each other's gaps. Black plays move f5, because king g7, rook queen e3 is going to bring the queen and the knight decisively into the attack. And if they go rook g8 to try to, cover with like knight f6, rook g7, well, then we can go queen f6, and we're going to get something kind of similar to what we'll see in the game. Now, in the game, black played the move of f5. And once again, very important move. Like, if you don't find this move, it's going to be a bit hard to win it. But queen e3 is very, very strong here. Where if f6, we can then penetrate with the queen at e7, get the knight and the bishop in the attack. And you can see how weak black is on the dark squares here, right? Without the dark square bishop to cover. So black tries to tuck away with king h8, but the queen comes in anyway. Rook g8, queen f6. Don't take the rook on d8. The queen is defending it. But white found a very fun move of h4 in this position. Just with the idea of putting the pawn on h6 and just getting him in that way with the pin. Because if they go like king g8, then you can even play like bishop h6 and rook g6 knight e7 is going to be checkmate, basically. So in the game, it ultimately concluded with bishop to e6, h5, h6 trying to stop the pawn coming in, but bishop h6, it happens anyway, right? And finally, after rook dg8, we had takes, pawn h6, and there's no defense to queen g7 mate. And so Nguyen just resigned here, and it allowed Nguyen to, well, get the Vietnamese championship title with this win. So yeah, hope that you enjoyed this training video. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to do more like this one in a similar style, or if you have any requests of things you'd like me to cover in the future. Look forward to hearing your feedback, and I will see you in the next training. Take care.